Hey everybody, this is me Raman Krithik. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please go and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell icon to get more updates. So in this video, we are going to see about 10 connections between Annabelle and the Nun in the Conjuring universe. So if you are a fan of Conjuring universe, please do comment me down below which is your favorite movie and how much do you like the Conjuring universe. So let's start with our list. Annabelle and the nun from the Conjuring universe may not interact very much, but there are quite a few connections between them. The expansive universe with the Conjuring franchise is abroad with tons of characters that interconnect within a number of films, typically all tying back to one of the two Conjuring films. Now it has become the third installment also came. I don't know where it is connected to. The Curse of La Llorona tie in with Father Perez, who aided the families of both this movie and with the first Annabelle movie. Annabelle herself can also be seen few times in the first Conjuring film, and Valak the demon nun is the main antagonist of Conjuring 2 and the Nun, and makes a brief cameo in Annabelle creation. So like this, many theories and many Easter eggs we are going to see. So stay tuned till then. Let's start with our list. The first one in my list is fans have seen a number of poltergeists and spirits within the Conjuring universe. La Llorona, the Crooked Man, and the Bathsheba, to name a few. But none of them, these creatures, are ever mentioned to be actual demons. None except for Valak and the demon gripping into Annabelle, and that has made his appearance in each Annabelle film. Both Valak and Annabelle's demon seem to have it out for the Barons. Valak heavily targeted Ed and Lorraine, following Lorraine from the United States to England in Conjuring 2, and Annabelle going after Judy Warren in Annabelle Comes Home. And the next one is Annabelle Creation's end credit scene. Though the nun never makes an actual appearance in the Annabelle films, and Annabelle doesn't make an appearance in the Nun, there is a post-credit scene in the end of Annabelle Creation that alludes to Valak's standalone film. The scene plays shortly after the last scene and just shows a dark hallway in what appears to be an old cathedral. The hallway is so dark, but a figure of the nun walks closer and closer, with each candle extinguishing as the demon walks past them towards the camera as the scene shuts off to black and resumes the credit. And guys, the next one is Sister Charlotte. This may take a rewatch or two to understand, but Sister Charlotte from Annabelle Creation directly alludes to the nuns. She looks at an old picture of herself at a convent in Romania with three other nuns behind them. Valak stands in the shadows watching over them. The film poorly explained the connection and never really referred to Sister Charlotte again. But there are a few likely theories that make sense, and the nun take place exactly 3 years before the Sister Charlotte and the girls arrive at the Mullins farm. In the Nun, Valak kills everyone there with no survivors, meaning everyone in Sister Charlotte's photograph should be dead, including her. So how is it she's left and all the way across the world now, still perfectly fine, taking care of orphaned girls? It is apparent that she was at the convent when Valak at least first began haunting them due to his appearance in the picture. So how is it possible that she and only she was able to escape? And the next theory, so guys, the next theory is more than one demon. There is a fan theory from Reddit that suggests that Sister Charlotte is actually possessed by Valak. Pretty much, the original poster list of reason why this theory makes sense, and even goes as far as to rebuttal reasons why it may not make sense. Charlotte is never seen in the Nun, but because of the photo, we know that she was there at some point while Valak was active. In the Reddit post, it is suggested that Valak simply wanted to set Annabelle's demon free into the world. After the events of creations, he goes on to terrorize the two families of the first film, and then the Warrens themselves in Annabelle Comes Home. And the next is the same photograph hanging in the convent. In the Nun, the same photograph can actually be seen hanging on the wall for a brief moment. However, Charlotte nor sisters Mary, Anna, or Lucia will ever appear in this film. It is noted that they were, in fact, there during the same year as the Nun. So it's strange that they are never mentioned again or seen. It is also noted that sister Charlotte seemingly didn't remember that Valak was in the photo with them, or never noticed it before, which seems strange to not notice a demon, or even the fourth person standing behind you and your friends in the picture. And so the next one is demonic attachment. It is possible, albeit another theory, that the nun somehow managed to travel from the convent to the Warrens through that picture. Valak is a demon for after all, and demons are known to have the ability to attach to items in this universe. Maybe Valak attached itself to the photo sister Charlotte had, and then later to Annabelle as well, which would explain why Valak could maybe only be seen in certain angles of the photo, except leads to the next entry. And the next is Warrens. Patiently waiting until the Warrens came to pick her up from the nursing college students. From the beginning of the first Conjuring film and the end of the first Annabelle movie, once the Warrens had the doll, they locked her away, which led to Annabelle Comes Home. But perhaps before they did that, Valak was able to latch on to Lorraine Warren, which would explain why she keeps seeing the nun throughout the second Conjuring film. Though it is implied that Valak and Lorraine met while she and her husband aided in the exorcism of Frenchie, who had been possessed by the nun in their film. Maybe Valak has been looking to make its way to Lorraine much earlier than she anticipated. And the next is Vera Farmiga, is the star of the Conjuring universe. She plays Lorraine Warren in all the films, and was originally meant to appear in the scene of the nun alongside Ed Warren and Drew Thomas. However, the scene got deleted, leaving the Warrens out of the film altogether. What is interesting to note is that the main protagonist of the nun, Sister Irene, who also appears to be a clairvoyant like Lorraine, is none other than Tessa Farmiga, the younger sister of Vera. This is probably just a coincidence, but with the possibilities of the Nun 2 coming to fruition, maybe Sister Irene and Lorraine have some kind of deeper connection with one another. It has also been pointed out by a fan that Irene's passport, she was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, which just so happens to be the same place that Lorraine Warren was also born. And the Ouroboros. This is more of an Easter egg rather than anything else. But while Mia was looking into the demon possessing Annabelle, in the first, she stumbles upon a page with a snake eating its own tail. This symbol is known as Ouroboros, Valak is highly associated with snakes in conjuring, so the Ouroboros became a repeating symbol in regards to Valak throughout the films. It appears again next to the Nun a few times in The Conjuring 2 and The Nun. So that's it, people. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get more updates. And I have made a playlist of horror. Please do watch it. Thank you.